Okay, we've got page type 2. So I've already done the base page. Okay, you saw how I did that in the previous section. So, and all base pages are the same size. Right, so with this one, I'll show you what the page looks like done. So we've got, it opens that way, and then we've got a pocket in here. Okay, plus we've also got the pocket in here, and the other end is slotted onto the hinge. Okay, so we're going to make that one. So here we have 2 pieces of cardstock that measure 5 inches by 8 inches. Now we're going to take our scoreboard and we're going to score at okay, so our short side is at the top, so we're going to score at 1/2 inch, and then we're going to come over 1/8 of an inch, so it'll be at the 5/8 inch mark, and score again. Okay, so there's the score lines there. I'm going to do the same to the other one. Even though it's the opposite, it doesn't matter, we can just do this side, it's fine. So again at 1/2 inch and 5/8. Okay, so that can be just put over that side like that. Right, finish with those. Now we'll just fold over our score lines and burnish. Remembering there are 2 of them, this one can be a bit tricky to fold. Okay. Okay, so we've got a 1/8 inch sort of gusset area there for I really think that we do not give ourselves enough room in our mini albums for our photos. We give enough room for embellishing mainly, but we don't allow for the photos in a lot of them, so that's why I've actually got that 1/4 inch sort of gusset area there. Okay, right. So if you take your page back, you want to see how they're going to sit. So that's okay. Why is that taller? I actually haven't cut that down properly. No, so bad. Okay, let me grab this. That's right, okay. Probably need just to cut that down a little bit. Okay, so it didn't quite cut. Alright, that's better. Let's do this one. So it's going to slot. Okay, so all right, let me just see where they are. Right there. So yep. Okay, because this is being attached to a hinge side, we need to put it on the upper side here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is it's going to fold over like that. So on this side here is where we want to put our tape. And again, I'm going to put 2 strips, one of the 1/4 inch and one of the 1/8 inch. Just so that the edges are all covered with the tape. Okay, 1/4 inch and 1/8. Right, burnish that well. Now we're going to have to mitre the ends of that so that it helps to go in. And I'm going to go right in past that 1/8 inch score line to the first score line from that edge. Okay, so the second score line in, like that. Okay, so I've gone to that, past that 1/8 inch score line over. I'm going to remove the tape backing. Grab my page. And I'm going to try my hardest to slot that in there. Now just position it where I want it, remembering that you've got your 1/8 inch gusset area. And so we want to sit that right next to, but not on, that score line. And you've still got your gusseted area there. Okay, so that's going to fold over like that. All right, so then and you've still got your opening for your hinge. Okay, so this opening here. So we're going to turn it around like that. There's our score lines like that. So we want to put our tape on here. Burnish that well. Mitre those corners again to the inside of that 1/8 inch score line. Okay, remove the tape backing. Oh, okay, and then we want to attach that on the top side, on the inside top. See, we've got this one on attached to this top section is where we want it. So I'm just going to open it up, slide it in, and again we've got to be careful where we're putting that in. We don't want to go any further than that first 1/8 inch, or the 1/2 inch score line that comes to there, and then we've got the 1/8 inch gusset there. Okay, and there we go. So there, I'll show you what I mean. So there we've got that 1/8 inch gusset there. You can see that's where I've mitered it. Okay, so that's there like that. It opens up like that. Okay, now we need to make the pocket for inside here. Okay, now this piece is cut at 5 inches by 7 inches. Okay, so it's going to be the 4.5 inch tall, but this wide part here is where it's going to sit in here. Okay, so we need to score that at 1/2 inch on 3 sides. So we need to score it on the 2 short sides and the 1 long side, either of the long one sides. Okay, so our 7 inches side is sitting at the top, and we're going to score it at 1/2 inch. Rotate it to the short side at the top, long side at the side here, and score it at 1/2 inch. Rotate it again. So we've got that side scored, that side scored. Now we need to score this side here and score it at 1/2 inch. Okay. And then we're going to do the same as how we did the other pockets. So fold over your score lines. And your tape is going to go on in the folded position. Okay, so I'm just going to open that up there. This is on the right side. This is the side that's going to sit there like that, okay? So the tape needs to go on this end because it's going to attach to the page there, okay? So again, I'm going to use the 1/4 inch and 1/8 inch tape. So I'll just speed through this while I put the tape on. Again, we're going to mitre those, just take that square and a bit out, just like that, okay? This just reduces the bulk. Okay, we're just going to mitre these so that they don't sort of show too much once the pocket's made. Okay, and again we shall remove the tape backing from all 3 areas, flaps. Okay, again set it down, fold over your sides and then bring up your bottom so it's easier to handle. Okay, and then we want to attach it right on the base of this page and making sure it sits inside those scored lines there. Okay, make sure that's stuck down really well, and there is that page done. So opens up that way, and then there's a space in there which you can add tags and photo mats. Plus you've got that pocket there, which will be closed this end with the hinge. Okay, page 2 done. I'll be back with page 3.